Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another week of daily energy draws. I know I look a little bit worse for the wear. I'm going through a major purge with this new moon energy. And if you guys have been going through this for the past few days, just hang in there as best as you can, because especially with Mercury retrograde, what this is about, it's all about the past coming up, being revisited, all the subconscious stuff, that soul sludge coming up to the surface for more healing, more clearing, because there's karmic cycles that are completing at this time, and you can't take it with you. The Pisces energy is the last sign of the zodiac. We're moving into Aries season next, which is a new astrological year, and we can't take all this with us. So we are really going through these purges just to clear more as we become more light, as we become more crystalline, as we just go through this ascension process. So hang in there. It's not pretty, as I said in the recent reading. It's not pretty. It can be painful. For some, it's self-sabotage. I went through that last week. For others, it's really about boundaries. I've been going through that this week, really affirming my boundaries, setting my boundaries, knowing what I do and don't deserve, what I do and don't want in my life, and really just, it feels like stepping into my power. It doesn't feel good because of the purging that's happening. Being in my power feels good. Knowing what I don't deserve and knowing what I do deserve feels good, and really affirming that feels good. But all the anger that comes with it, and what it is I'm really just angry at myself for all the times that I've been walked over, all the times that I was taken advantage of. It's just anger that's coming up. I do not get angry. I'm not an angry person, but everybody has their boiling point, and I had been suppressing and suppressing and suppressing, and so here it is. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I am transmuting a lot of anger, and it's not pretty. I'm not proud of myself for the way I'm handling it. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to balance myself out. So I am coming on here right now because I was not going to do these dailies. I'm going to just do the one for Monday and then record the rest tomorrow. See how I'm feeling tomorrow, record the rest tomorrow, which will be Monday. I always record these in advance, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. But I do want to pull a card for you guys because, channeling helps me. It raises my vibrations, and I know that it helps you. So I really hope that if you are going through this energy, if you're going through purges, especially with this new moon and Pisces energy, that you're hanging in there. Know that you're supported. Know that you're loved. Even if you're feeling unloved and unappreciated, know that you truly, truly are. You're always loved by God. You're always loved by the divine. You're always loved by your spirit team and by this community, by me as well. So I am here for you guys as well. All right, so what better way to start by using the Moonology deck? So we're going to use this and see what message we have for Monday. We're still in this new moon energy for the next few days, so hang in there. Hopefully things are going to quiet down, balance out, really balance out, and transmute all the energy within yourself. I'm going to just have a night of self-care. Just take care of myself. Make sure you do check it out. I did a new moon in Pisces mini reading that is up now on the channel. A lot of powerful energies coming through with the readings this past week, so make sure that you do go back and check them all out if you missed them. They are timeless, so you take the messages when they resonate for you. I'm also going to have a pick-a-pile that hopefully I'm going to be recording Monday or Tuesday this week for the Patreon. So Patreon subscribers, stay tuned for that. We're going to do a How Are They Feeling About You check-in. All right. And one more. Okay. So what do we need to know? Spirit, what do we need to know at this time? What do we need to know? What do we need to know at this time? I didn't want you guys to not... Oh, thank God. I didn't want you guys to not have a message. And what's the message? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Thank the Lord. I was joking with a friend, because apparently when I get angry, I joke. I was joking with a friend that, I'm not feeling like I want to stab anybody with a fork right now, but that anger was massive. It was big. I have not felt that angry since I had my Lyme rage. When I was very, very sick with Lyme disease, I would get incredibly emotional and incredibly just irrational anger coming out of nowhere, and that's kind of how it felt. It wasn't Lyme disease. This was purging, and I know where it was coming from. It was all the emotions of suppressing myself. It was all the emotions of where I wasn't speaking up about my needs and my boundaries, and I was just anger at myself for having suppressed myself and letting it go on for so long. And I'm just not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it. So the end of a tough cycle approaches. Thank the Lord. Thank God. This is, it says full moon in Capricorn. That Capricorn is very grounded energy. So I do feel like and Pisces as a watery energy, very emotional. So I do feel what they're saying, the energy that's coming in is with the end of this cycle, we're going to be moving into Aries season, but you're going to feel more grounded within yourself because of the purging that's happening now. You are clearing out karma. You're clearing out all that soul sludge. You're clearing out all that stuff that just it doesn't serve you anymore. Holding on to past pain doesn't serve you. Holding on to remorse and regret doesn't serve you. Holding on to false beliefs and past beliefs and patterns and addictions and habits and people, places, and things that are toxic to you doesn't serve you. You're letting all of that go. You're clearing out all of that karma. And sometimes, even though you do a lot of that healing and clearing, there's still some stuff in the subconscious that has to come to the forefront to be felt in order to be released. And you don't attach to it, you release it, but you unfortunately have to feel it in order to heal it. It's very cliche, that saying, but there's truth in it. You have to feel it and acknowledge it. You have to acknowledge your shadow side in order to integrate that energy. So with the Capricorn energy, it's earth energy, you're going to feel more balanced, you're going to feel more stable, you're going to feel more secure with the ending of this cycle. It has been difficult, especially going into, sorry about my dogs, you guys, especially going into this new year. January felt like it was a year long, very tough. I know a lot of us were down and out. February felt a little bit lighter. There were a lot of beautiful shifts that were happening, but there was still some heavy energy that we were purging, especially as we were coming back into reunion, physical reunion with our divine counterparts. But remember, as you come into physical reunion with your divine counterparts, sometimes you trigger each other. You're working better together. You're communicating better together. You're now healing together, but sometimes you're still triggering each other for more of that soul sludge, as I like to call it, to come up to the surface to be cleared. But what's happening is you're doing it together rather than kind of attacking each other, rather than resisting each other. What you're doing is you're healing together. So that heavy intensity, that heavy energy is closing out. So thank goodness. All right, my dogs are barking, so I'm going to cut this short. We're going to be back tomorrow with another daily energy draw and some more readings, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel for that. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm sending you guys so much love, so much light, so much support and gratitude for you. Hang in there. We'll be back. We'll see you soon. Bye.